In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on March 23, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Knicks versus Charlotte Hornets. This Wednesday, the New York Knicks will travel to Charlotte to take on the Charlotte Hornets. This game will take place inside the Spectrum Center. The Hornets won the last meeting between these two teams, 97-87. The Knicks are coming into this game after playing the Atlanta Hawks on national television on Tuesday night. Over the past few weeks, the Knicks have lost 3 of their last 5 and are struggling on the offensive end. The Charlotte Hornets are coming into this game after coming back on the New Orleans Pelicans on Monday night. They struggled on the offensive end for 3 quarters, but turned it on in the fourth quarter. They ended up winning this game, 106-103. This was also the Hornets' 5th straight win. Looking at the betting trends, the Knicks are 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 road games, 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The Hornets are 4-12-1 against the spread in their last 17 home games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Charlotte. The Knicks are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Charlotte, and the Knicks are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall. New York's Julius Randle did not play last night, and his status for this contest is uncertain. The Hornets are 39-31-2 against the spread this season, while New York is just 33-38. Meanwhile, Charlotte is shooting 113.3 ppg and is shooting 46.3% from the field and 36.3% from 3. New York, on the other hand, is allowing 110.4 ppg and only scoring 109.6, while opponents shoot 44.5% from the field and 34.5% from 3. The New York Knicks are on the end of a back-to-back and can't feel great about blowing a game last night against the Hawks. The Charlotte Hornets aren't lighting the world on fire, but they've shown flashes here and there and are winning their last 5 games by an average of 15 points while shooting 52.8% from the field. The Knicks have struggled to defend shooters, and that will show here as Charlotte has a good backcourt with Rozier and Ball. Along with that, the Knicks will be tired as they play back-to-back. The Hornets have been playing well at home, and the Knicks have been a disaster all season long. So the Charlotte Hornets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Hornets have struggled on the defensive end of the floor this season, but can make it rain on the offensive end. I understand that some might think that the Knicks don't have the offensive juice to score enough points to reach this total, but the Hornets are considered to have the 22nd least efficient defense. The Knicks will be able to find success on the offensive end and push this total over the number. I also noticed that the Charlotte Hornets have the 4th highest adjusted pace rating, according to Dunks and Threes. They will be pushing the ball up the court as fast as they can, generating as many shots as they can for both sides. The Knicks will also have to increase their pace of play if they want to hang in this game. Both teams will have plenty of opportunities to score enough points to push this total over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons play host to the Atlanta Hawks on Wednesday night from Little Caesars Arena in an Eastern Conference showdown. These two have already met twice this season, splitting the series so far, with each team winning on their own home court. The Hawks come in having lost 2 of 3 and are in need of a win to establish some consistency heading towards the final stretch of the season. With the Pistons, they haven't fared much better of late, having lost 2 in a row and 6 of their last 7. As they hope to turn things around. This is likely to be an exciting matchup, despite the difference in record, and one that could shape the playoff picture. The Detroit Pistons are averaging 104 points on 42.8% shooting and allowing 112 points on 47.3% shooting. The Detroit Pistons are shooting 32.7% from beyond the arc and 77.5% from the free throw line. The Detroit Pistons are allowing 36.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43 rebounds per game. The Atlanta Hawks are averaging 113 points on 46.7% shooting and allowing 112 points on 47% shooting. The Atlanta Hawks are shooting 37% from beyond the arc and 81.1% from the free throw line. The Atlanta Hawks are allowing 36.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.9 rebounds per game. Looking at the betting trends, the Hawks are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games playing on 0 days rest, 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, and 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The Pistons are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a losing record, and 13-3 against the spread in their last 16 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Hawks are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall. The Hawks are still without Lou Williams and John Collins, while the Pistons are still missing Hamidou Diallo and Chris Smith, while Isaiah Livers is listed as day-to-day. The Hawks have gotten the job done against weak opponents this season, going 26-17 straight up when they are a favorite. Their powerful offense is in an ideal matchup against a weak defensive team, and their excellent three-point shooting will be able to exploit the poor perimeter defense of the Pistons, who allow opponents to shoot 36.6% from long range. While the absence of Collins will be felt, the Pistons are missing a key scorer of their own in Jeremy Grant, and they don't have a superstar like Trae Young who is able to pick up the slack. Atlanta's defensive shortcomings will be minimized by a Detroit offense that only averages 104.1 ppg and only manages to hit 42.8% of their field goals and 32.6% of their threes. The Atlanta Hawks are showing signs of life over these last couple of weeks, and their comeback win over the Knicks should give them even more confidence. The Detroit Pistons are no strangers to blowout losses, and they lose in the underdog role by an average of 9 points. It's always tough playing the second night of a back-to-back set, but the Hawks were great in last night's comeback victory, and I believe they can stay hot today. So the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Detroit's 24th ranked defense couldn't shut down the poor offense of the Blazers, and they are going to have a much more difficult time with one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. The Hawks are in a prime position to pile up points, especially with Trae Young primed to show off his three-point shooting skills against the third worst perimeter defense in the NBA. Young has hit 38.2% of his threes this season and has been even hotter over his last 10 games, making 41.3% from behind the arc. The matchup for Detroit's defense couldn't be much worse, and Atlanta has plenty of potential to hang up a big number. Atlanta's success this season has come from bludgeoning their opponents rather than stopping them from scoring. So in spite of Detroit's less than impressive offensive team, they are sure to pile up some points as well, with the Hawks allowing opponents to hit 47% of their field goals and 36.4% of their threes. The Pistons should beat their season PPG average by a decent margin and clean up any remaining points needed to push the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.